Fireworks.
All right, let's move on to the game of the week at this point. And we have the D-Boy Dominators at 6-3 versus the Tuscaloosa Vols at 7-2. In this game of the week, we see two of the top three teams in the league right now. This is really going to separate. Honestly, whoever wins this game has a great chance at getting a bye. The D-Boys have several favorable matchups this week. Tom Brady, look for him to exceed the 45 points in the aforementioned Patriots versus Colts matchup. Also expect Thomas Jones to pick up big numbers. He's only expected to put up 32, but they face the 22nd ranked rush defense in Jacksonville. And honestly, the difference for the Dominators may come in the form of the recently acquired Ladell Betts. The Redskins are going to put the ball on the ground. Clinton Portis has already been ruled out, and you know Betts is going to get the lion's share of the carries this week.
Well, I do like, I have to admit now, Thomas Jones I think is a great matchup. The only thing is, Rashard Mendenhall is playing Cincinnati. Let's remember, Cincinnati is the number 2 ranked rush defense, which was surprising to me when I looked up that stat, but the number 2. Now, I know their defense has been winning a lot of ball games for them, and that's why they're in the thick of the race in the AFC North. Not only that, but you put their 24th ranked pass defense in it, which means Pittsburgh is going to throw more than they're going to run. Now remember, Rashard Mendenhall was my sit of the week last week against Denver, and he put up 155 and a touchdown. So you might listen to me all the time, but I still think for him to do it back-to-back against 2 top 5 rush defense would be tough. Ladell Betts is a nice pickup, but he's still playing the Denver rush defense, which they proved not too formidable last week against Rashard Mendenhall. But he's pretty stout. Yeah. So, but I like me. I mean, why wouldn't I? Now, I have to admit, Cedric Benson against Pittsburgh, that's pretty tough. But I can't sit Ben, baby. I can't sit him.
Possible MVP candidate.
That's right. Assassin. So, Drew Brees against St. Louis. I mean, what more can you ask for? Yeah. In a dome, they're still undefeated. Bring it, Saints. Who dat? Me, baby. I'm going to 8-2. Impossible stuff. That's right, baby. The Tuscaloosa Vols going to 8-2. Big one over the D-Boy Dominators.
Despite the enthusiasm, it's going to be a bad week for the Vols. Not just having 3 players arrested on armed robbery. You're going to move back to a tie right now at 7-3. Too good of a matchup for D-Boys right now. We'll see how you fare next week if you can get your group back next week. Let's move on to the last segment, Stardom or Sit-em this week. And my Stardom of the week is going to be Pierre Thomas. I think the Saints are going to get a big lead right this week early against the Rams, and they're going to keep the ball on the ground. I like Pierre Thomas, 20-plus carries, 100, and a touchdown.
My start of the week is Chris Johnson. The Titans have been hot with Vince Young back at quarterback. I didn't say Vince Young's been hot, but they have won 2 in a row against a pretty good 49ers team out there on the coast. They're back home this week against the 32nd, that's dead last, ranked rush defense in the Buffalo Bills. Chris Johnson will get a lot of touches, obviously, and not that he's not a start anyway, but he is the #1 start of the week.
Good.
My sit of the week this week, I'll be honest with you, I can't pick Cedric Benson even though he has the worst matchup. So I'm going Rashard Mendenhall again, baby. For you D-Boy Dominators, if I were you, I'd sit him. Because he's going against the #2, like I already said, #2 ranked Cincinnati run defense. It's in the daytime, not at night when things special happen at Heinz Field. So look for the Bengals to be tough, and look for Rashard Mendenhall to come back down to earth. Stella, you're still not getting your group back.
Well, my sit-em of the week I've also mentioned. I think Steven Jackson, you're going to put him on the bench. Top 10 pick, definitely. But as I said earlier, the Rams are going to have to throw the ball around to keep up with the New Orleans Saints this week. Steven Jackson may be rendered to the bench if they need to put in some sort of 4 or 5 wide. Look for Steven Jackson's carries to be around 12 to 15.
That's interesting, man. Hey, do you have anything left for us?
No, the wallet's still empty. And you already have the cheeseburger.
Oh, okay. I had the munchies, though.
We hope you enjoyed not only the predictions this week, but our sketch comedy. Any comments, please email either of us. Please enjoy your fantasy Sunday and Monday.